Welcome to the official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO page. Welcome. Welcome to the official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO page. Get in her. As you push up, drop your city, drop your state. You from the city, throw the M's up. Period. You from the city, throw the M's up. Show some love. We finna get to it. Dreams and money. Dreams and money, that's it. Welcome to the official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivational CEO page. We finna get it crunk up, man. People wanna know who Big Trell Crowd is. Like I just popped up out of nowhere. I've been outside, I've been doing this. Big Trell Crowd things just pop up. So since the people asked for it, I'm gonna give them a video on who Big Trell Crowd is. It's the big one, not the little one. Prayers for you. Prayers for you. That's all we can say. You know, we keeping it street, we keeping it gangster, and we keeping it positive. So, and we keeping, you know, peace much as possible. You know, I'm pushing peace, but I ain't pushing being no period. You hear me? Big Trell don't do that. This Big Trell, see, not the little one. That's my son. So, prayers for that man who got put in the hospital. Move smart. All I can tell you is move smart. Don't move with your heart, but move smart. You hear me? Move smart. Don't move with your heart. Well, we finna get into a Memphis story, a South Memphis story. People been wanting to know who Big Trell Crowd is. Bro, what do you know about Winchester? It's called Kill Branch. I know a lot about Winchester and Kill Branch. I got stories over there, but I'm not gonna get to it tonight. But I got plenty of stories on Winchester and Kill Branch. Shout out Summit Park, shout out King Gate, shout out Wind Branch, shout out Grayson Farm, shout out Mill Creek, shout out Pepper Tree, shout out Kingsgate, shout out Big Tree, shout out Whitehaven Gardens, most definitely. Number, love, and respect. UDG, I break my leg yesterday from playing chess. Yeah, most definitely. But hit the like button. Welcome to the official Trell Crowd Dreams and Money Motivation CEO page. We finna get into it. People wanna know who Big Trell Crowd is. So I'm finna take them from the beginning and I'm gonna I ain't gonna run them to the top. I'm just gonna keep it in South Memphis. I'm gonna keep it in South Memphis. I'm gonna stop the story when I get like 12, 13. That's when I'm gonna stop the story. But people been wanting to know about Big Trell Crowd, like I just popped up out the blue. I've been outside. Been going to the Crystal Palace, been going to the Fair, been going to Liberty Land, all that when I was younger. Been going to the Pyramid, walking 20, 30 deep. Man, keep running me up. Hit the like button, man. Get out. We want all the trolls. Tag all the trolls, man. Bring the trolls. Bring everybody in the building, man. Run the likes up. Run the subscriptions up. I appreciate everybody pushing up, man. We gotta, like they say, it's enough hate. We got Big Trell got enough love for everybody. You hear me? You hear me? But at about the 6 minute mark, we're gonna get crunk up on the story. Drink water, man. Your business. Man, I appreciate you, man. Memphis rich, so, but I don't look like I'm way more. I got way more physique, you hear me? I look way better than Manny Fresh. I got way more physique, you hear me? Manny Fresh don't look like he never did a push-up in his life. Oh man, my nose crooked, that's cool, man. God made me one of a kind, you hear me? I'm straight with my nose being crooked, you hear me? Whatever negativity you got to say to me is all love, man. I ain't doing no tripping, man. You know, hey, players don't hate rich. We don't do no hating. You heard me? We're going to leave the hating to somebody else. But we're going to get to this story. People think Big Trell Crowd just popped up. So I'm finna run y'all through South Memphis, man. I'm finna run y'all through South Memphis. Throw your M's up. North Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Mountain. Drop the comments. Let me know what hood you from. You from out the city or out the country. Let me know your city and country. Run the likes up. We getting the story of my South Memphis story. We telling the South Memphis story. We're finna get started, man, in 30 seconds. Man, come on, check some more. I ain't scared to check Know what I'm talking about? I ain't ducking no smoke. I ain't ducking no Rick, as they say. I ain't ducking nothing. You hear me? Dreams and money is all I know. Drink water, man. You business. North California, what poppin'? California, what poppin'? So let's get to it, man. It's me, the one, the only, Big Trell Crab, aka Mr. Summer Avenue, aka Big Trell Seed. I'm finna tell y'all the South Memphis story. People think I just popped up out of nowhere. I want to say salute to everybody joining the chat. North Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Mound, Walker Home, Whitehaven, Smoking City, Douglas, push up, Bartlett, Fraser, Raleigh, push up. We got North California in the house. We got Sacramento, California in the house. I appreciate everybody pushing up. I know a lot of people in and out. My people hustling, people trapping, people working. So everybody can't be in here at the same time. But let's run it. So it's me, Big Trell Crab, the official Trell Crab, Dreams and Money Motivation CEO. I named that page that because I wanted people to know I'm a motivator. I don't do no hating. Yeah, the trolling cool. Hey, 100, you hear me? I ain't got no love for everybody. But people think I just popped up out of nowhere. So I'm finna run it from South Memphis, and I'm gonna stop the store when I'm 12, 13 before I move to Little Rock. So this gonna be like a 7 edition. We're gonna have the South Memphis story. We're gonna have a Little Rock, Arkansas story. We're gonna have a North Memphis story. We're gonna have a college story when I was in Iowa and when I was maneuvering through college, trapping, playing football. Then we're gonna have a New Orleans story. Then we're gonna have another Memphis story. So I was born in Memphis, Tennessee. I'm 41 years old. I was born in 83. I was born in Walker Homes. I was born at the Med, and then my whole family always lived in South Memphis. So check it. My whole family stayed in South Memphis. So we stayed at my grandmother's house in Walker Homes. So a lot of people know about Walker Homes right now because of the Money Bag Yos, because of the OG Boo Dirties, the B.O. Lil Kennies, the Stupid Dupes, the Big Trudex, the Trey Drizzles, the King Ed Stars. A lot of people know about Walker Home because of that. But Walker Homes to me has always been very special because a lot of my family members are from the Walker Homes. Walker Homes is a neighborhood named after Dr. Walker. Dr. Walker. Maceo Walker, he's a very legendary figure in Memphis. He got schools and streets and stuff named after Maceo Walker. That's Dr. Walker's son. So I'm gonna always give game. So Barton Heights, the Junction, Indian Hills, Valley Ford, Boxtown, all them kind of surround the Walker Homes, but some people consider the Junction or Barton Heights Walker Homes. Walker Homes got Mitchell High School, and they got the Red Store, as they call it now. That's where everybody go shoot their videos, at the Red Store. When I was younger, the Red Store was called Tom Store. When I was young, you go to Tom Store for your grandma, your auntie, you can go get a beer as a kid, you can get whatever. You can get cigarettes, you can get blunts, you can get whatever from Tom Store. So there's one side of Walker Home. The other side of Walker Home, they had Night and Day. Night and Day now is called Walker Home Grocery. Check it. So I told y'all a little bit about Walker Home, got y'all familiar. All you gotta do is go down 3rd Street, head south on 3rd, make a right on Peoples, or make a right on Brooks, or make a right on Mitchell. Boom, it's gonna take you to the Walker Homes. So That's why I first got my first fight set was walking home. My first time touching the gas on the behind, I was in walking home. I was a kid. So one of my first fights is it was some mixed breed kids. Well, that's what we used to call them, but white and black. It was some mixed kids over there in the walking homes on Argo Street. So you got Carbon Street, then you got Argo Street. You got Dagger Street, all that is in walking home. So one of my first fights, some little kids had ran me in the house. Rest in peace to my uncle. My uncle, LaRue baby. So I ran in the house. My uncle got on when I tell you my uncle got on my aunt got on me so fast, so quick, told me, man, go grab a stick, grab a brick. Man, we ain't doing no running, smash everybody outside. You know what I'm saying? This is my favorite uncle at the time. Like, this is my uncle who would get money, trapping in the street, putting up with the money, putting up with the women, putting up rag clean. So, you know what I'm saying? Uncle told me to go handle business. So I go outside with a stick, grab a brick, I go to work. Really though, you hear me? For real. So this like an introduction to walking home. And then another fight I had, I was at school. I went to Ford Road. So Ford Road, that's on Ford Street. Is on the corner of Mitchell and Ford. And shout out to the Mitchell Community Center too. They had a Mitchell Community Center, Mitchell Clinic. So I'm gonna get nothing but game on her. You did, for real. So, like one of my second big fights, when I was at school at Ford Road, I'm using the restroom, for real, really though. I'm using the restroom. Man, somebody done grabbed my backpack and flushed it down the toilet. They don't know my big bro. You know what I'm talking about? He lurking. You know what I'm saying? Big bro ain't letting nobody mess with me, for real though. Hold on a second. Yeah, big bro ain't letting nobody play with me. Man, so he ended up having to jack with everybody. That's how big bro coming. So I ended up having to jack. I ended up having to jack everybody, bro. Made me get one-on-ones at the Ford Road. But Ford Road was a cool little school. So check it. Man, so I got one grandma, she stay on the Tom store side, my other grandma stay on the 9-day side. So one time, man, it was so wild, it was so crazy, because my daddy done robbed the store. My daddy done robbed 9-day. I had to be in like the first grade, man. My dad done robbed 9-day. Shout out to Pig, shout out to Sonny. I don't know if they still alive today, but Pig and Sonny used to run 9-day on Mitchell Road. So I told y'all, Tom store is on Ford Road Street. So, but that was one of the most embarrassing days of my life, man. Everybody used to call me by my dad's name. My dad at the time was a well-known robber. So everybody like, man, Lil Dino, man, why your daddy robbed the store? Lil Dino, why your daddy robbed the store? So, you know what I'm saying? I just gotta sit in it, you know what I'm saying? When I'm mad, I'm hot, I'm about in first grade, popped and robbed the store. Man, no cap, no jap. So, I'm going to, if anybody know about walking home, they got, Greater South Side or something. This right by, like King Street, like right by the store. Right by Tom's store, what they call the Red Store. Now you get the church, Greater Southside. This is my family church. My family been going to church since before I was born. But it used to be another church on Mitchell in Rochester that my other grandma used to go to. That church gone there. So you pull down Mitchell, they got like a sign for when Mitchell won the basketball championship. So, long story short, my grandma ended up dying, my mama. So that's how we started moving around Memphis. At first, we were just pretty much in walking home, go visit family in Whitehaven, visit family on like Macklemore, Wellington, Driver, them areas. That's how I used to go at first. So grandma died. So now we ended up moving Man, we moved on McLemore, Wellington, man, right by the arcade. So we moved over there by the arcade, thugging over there, constantly getting in fights. Man, them apartment was so regular behind the arcade. Right now it's across the street from Superior. Shout out Superior, the funeral home. It's a funeral home Superior right there on Wellington and McLemore. So we used to be posted up over there, me and my family, we stayed over there. We ain't stayed that long because the apartment was so regular and so trashy, so nasty. We couldn't even stay over there long. So we ended up moving. We moved on Steve Road. Shout out Steve Road. This like kind of somewhat an Orange Mound neighborhood, but some people say it's Orange Mound, some people say it ain't. But it's off Lamont Prescott. Lamont Prescott. So shout out Lamont Prescott. Shout out to Cherokee. Man, when we get over to Cherokee, boy, it was deadly over there. Man, at that time, Steve Mountain was the projects. So you had Steve Mountain, then you had Kenilworth, and then there was a junk in the middle. I can't remember the name of them junk. It was like Morning. It was like, it was some type of name, but it's on Steve Road. Shout out Steve Road. And I ended up going to Sharp. I went to Sharp Elementary over there. So same thing, South Memphis, same thing, walking home. We get over there, man, fighting. Off the way, I'm fighting, punishing niggas. So that me fighting, this been a thing I've been doing my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Been jacking, been fighting. It's light work. We've been doing it. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up posted up over there, getting in several fights. What's up, Tony LB? I'm just, people been trying to figure out, man, who I am, where I came from. So I'm just running them a story, just letting them know, like, up until I was about 12, 13, I'm running it on, letting them know that it all started in South Memphis, started in Walker Home and Riverside and Cherokee, like over there about a mile. So right now I'm on the Cherokee side, letting them know about when I stayed on Cherokee. I stayed in Cherokee on Steve Road. Shout out Steve Road, Steve Mountain. So as I stayed over there in Steve Mountain, boy, them straight project living. Like my young niggas like 12, 13 selling dope to their mama, selling dope to their uncles. Like, you gotta think I'm 41, like I'm in like third, fourth grade. Now I'm about third grade, about second, third grade. Like young niggas a couple years older than me selling dope to their mama, cussing their mama out when I move on Steve Road. You know what I'm saying? So shout out Steve Mountain Apartments, man, the projects for real. I learned a lot over there, man. Like learned about guns, learned about dope over there, learned a lot, like straight trenches. So we end up leaving Steve Mountain, and we moved back to Walker Homes. I'm in like about third grade, but this when I started playing football. Before we left, I played for the Cherokee Dolphins. Shout out to the Cherokee Dolphins. So I appreciate my time living in Cherokee, because if it weren't for living in Cherokee, I might would have never started playing football. But this when I learned I had a love for football, was staying in Cherokee on Steve Road in Steve Mountain Parks. So, but my mom didn't want to move because, like I said, we was every day shooting, every day. Like man, they serving doctors, serving people in the ambulance right in front of my house, in front of my apartment building every day, like thugging like that. They were living like that on Steve Mountain. So my mama decided we need to move. So we ended up moving back to Walker Home. But we don't stay in Walker Home that long, because we moved to my auntie house, and my auntie house was a piece of garbage. My house was so regular, my auntie house was regular, man. When you sit here like auntie house was regular, man. So, but while we over there, we go to Riverside one day, and we go to the pool in Riverside. Anybody know anything about Riverside, they know about Redview Community Center. Redview got the pool. It's really, you pronounce it Riverview, but everybody should pronounce it Redview. This how everybody say Redview Elementary, Redview Middle School, Redview Community Center. You know, That's how everybody pronounced it in Riverside. So we had went over to Riverside while we back and walking home. But while we were back and walking home, some niggas still had bikes. Cause me and Brudges, they moved back in the hood. So we ain't been in the hood that long. Niggas still had bikes. So my nigga had to get active and man go search till we found the bikes and we ended up getting our bikes back. But my back in elementary, middle school days, well, I ain't gonna say middle school, but when I was in elementary, my stealing bikes was a big thing. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was really out here stealing bikes for real, for real. So, well, you know, nigga had to get active. Nigga had to go get their bikes back. You know, you had to go get your bike back or you were gonna be, you know, cookie. I ain't that nigga trying to go out soft. So that's what it was. So we had that little incident. And like I said, the house we moved back into was on Fostoria. If you know anything about walking home, you know what Fostoria is. It's like pretty much right across the street from Full Road Elementary. So then, boom, man, we ended up moving to Riverside. So we get to Riverside, man, it's on and popping. Like, we right off 3rd Street, you know what I'm talking about? You straight trenches. We moved to Riverside, we in the trenches, we moved on Memphis Street. My house wasn't worth 50 cents, you know what I'm talking about? But I really love Riverside. To this day, I love Riverside, South Memphis. It's always gonna be like that. Like, I really got some real roots and really had to grow up when I got over there to South Memphis in Riverside. You know what I'm saying? I learned a lot before I got there, but when I got to Riverside, and if you know anything about Riverside, it's like home of the dope boys, home of the Cutlasses, the Monte Carlos, the Bonnevilles, the Prezans, the Box Chevys. If you ever heard of Notorious Drug Lord Craig Pitties, that's where he from. He from Riverside, South Memphis. He from West Dyson though. You know what I'm saying? See, like Riverside a nice side neighborhood, but Riverside got plenty of gangs and you know, nigga, you gonna do some fighting in Riverside. Riverside turned up like that. Man, we used to walk from Riverside, walk to the Crystal Palace. Man, walk from the Crystal Palace. We used to go to the Pyramid, walk to the Pyramid, walk from the Pyramid. I really miss Riverside, man. I really enjoyed growing up in Riverside, man. Forever. Shout out Riverside, South Memphis, forever. But boy, man, I'm talking about you. When you stay in this South, man, you stay in South Memphis, you gonna grow up fast. I can tell you that now. Your ass live in South Memphis, you gonna grow up fast. And so I just want to shout out Riverside, South Memphis for really putting me on, you know what I'm saying, the streets, as far as gang banging, as far as had the females heels, learned a lot. Like I done seen some fine women let 10 niggas run, you know what I'm saying? So I learned a lot in South Memphis. I learned a lot of just about the streets over there in Riverside. Man, and we used to ride our bikes to, if you ever heard of G-Train had the barbershop, the hookup in South Memphis on McLemore. So we used to ride our bikes from Riverside to go get our haircut at the hookup. Train on that G-Train. That's who was on the documentary of the LMG joint. Like he was the top, you know what I'm saying, the top dude over there. So shout them out. But just standing in South Memphis, bro, in Riverside, like, man, almost everybody gonna be part of a gang. The Hoover Groovers, you know what I'm saying? Hilltop, they used to be in my house every day when I was in elementary. Up until I moved to Little Rock, Groove was in my house every day. I was pretty much getting groomed to be a Hoover Groover, and just so happened I ended up moving to Little Rock, Arkansas, for like my 7th grade year. So if it weren't for that, I would have been repping the set, you know what I'm saying? Which I'm glad. There's one part of my life I'm glad that didn't fall through, is me being part of the set, you know what I'm saying? Because I was right there, you know what I'm saying? Every day, 20, 30 niggas in my house every day smoking, drinking, kicking it, bringing females over. You know, I can't do nothing but tell the truth. Big bro, Sean the Don, you know what I'm saying? I might bring him up here one day. Might bring Sean the Don up one day. But when I tell you, man, it was some of the toughest dudes I ever seen in my life come up out of Riverside. They could fight, and they're fool with their pistol. See, when I was in elementary, like some of the tough dudes, they could still fight. They had them pistols on deck now, but them dudes could fight. It ain't like right now where everybody just shooting. Now, when I was in like elementary, dudes who was older than me, man, they could fight and they'll blow your ass off. So they just let you know how times have changed. You know what I'm saying? Times have changed a lot, but rest in peace to some of the men, man. Rest in peace to Michael Tate. Man, I'm talking about real live stepper, real live wire. Like, he ain't going for nothing. Shout out to big homie Stewart. Big homie Stewart used to live with us. So rest in peace, OG. You know, a lot of OGs used to be at my house. A lot of OGs was around. A lot of them died. You know what I'm saying? Like, Riverside, one of them hoods. It's almost like California. Like, Riverside used to be on like California time type. Like, you couldn't just go to a hood. Like, it used to be dudes who come to the hood. I'm in 4th, 5th, 6th grade. Man, they telling niggas they my cousin. Like, that's how Riverside is. Like, man, you had to know somebody or you were finna get the pumpkin head immediately. Like, this the first time I ever seen like dudes, man, I'm talking about nigga pick up a bike, boom, slam it on the nigga head, man. Like, Riverside ruthless like that. Riverside ruthless, bro. Glad my mama moved me from over there, like, really though. But I grew up on Memphis Street in Riverside, South Memphis. I ain't play no more sports after I left Cherokee. I ain't play no more sports, period. Play no more sports, man, once I got to Riverside. But I love Riverside. Riverside, Walker Homes, Cherokee, they gonna always have a special place in my heart because this how I got to be the type of dude I am. I ain't started at the top. I always watched everything. I watched all the older dudes. I watched the dudes my age. I watched the mistakes they was making. And it blessed me, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't pay no attention to nothing. But in these different South Memphis neighborhoods, bro, like, I'm watching everything. I'm paying attention to the junkies. I'm paying attention to the bones. I'm paying attention to who rag clean. I'm paying attention to the dope boys, to the store owners. Like, I'm paying attention to everybody. Like, me being a young dude, see, my granddaddy stayed on Florida and McKellar. So my whole life, my granddaddy grooming me to be a young boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, my granddaddy had properties. He had contracts with the city. So I always been growing to be a young boss. You know what I'm saying? Like, just paying attention, watching my granddaddy, he taking me, telling me my account money. Like, man, had me collecting rent. I'm 6, 7, 8 years old at the oldest, collecting rent out of hotel that my granddaddy got, you know what I'm saying? In the hood. My granddaddy had a hotel in the hood. Really, for real. Across the street from his house. So when we talk about South Memphis means a lot to me. You know what I'm saying? My whole family still stay in South Memphis or White Haven. Like, me and my family and a few more others, we the only ones that spread out to the east and spread out to the north and just, you know what I'm saying, seeing what everything was about. You know, everybody didn't just do that. But you know, everything, man, just want to shout out South Memphis, man, and let it be known that I ain't got nothing but love and respect for the dirty, man, for real. Like, nothing but love and respect for the dirty. And it's gonna always be like that. You know what I'm saying? We gotta respect. Who we got in here from the dirty? Who in here from South Memphis? Who in here from South Memphis, man? Let me know if you from South Memphis. You drop it in the comments. Let me know if you from South Memphis. I'm just telling y'all my story, my South Memphis story, man. Like, cause that's where I was born and raised in South Memphis. From Walking Homes to Riverside to Macklemore, Lauderdale, Driver, Wellington, Tree. You know, the dirty gonna always be a very special, very important place to. We're gonna shout out South Memphis for real. You know, one thing about South Memphis, if you ain't got no heart, you gonna get 8 over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know y'all familiar with Pooh Shiesty. Pooh Shiesty said a line. He said, you get treated like the sheep if you can't fit in with the wolves. Like, when it comes to South Memphis, that's a true statement. Like, if you ain't gonna be no wolf, man, you need to beg your mama, beg your daddy, beg your grandma in the move. Man, you gonna get treated like the sheep. If you can't fit in with the wolves in South Memphis, you get treated like the sheep off the wham. No lie. No lies told. I appreciate everybody rocking with my live. Like I said, I'm gonna do this. Gonna be like a six story edition. Like today, I was doing pretty much South Memphis from Walking Homes to Riverside and Cherokee, which is pretty much an Orange Mountain neighborhood. Next, I'm gonna do Little Rock, Arkansas. So then after that, you know, I gotta bring it back to Memphis. Then I gotta do my Summer Ave. That's gonna be like my North Memphis story. And then I'm gonna take it to my college. I went to college in Iowa. And so I'm gonna tell this story for however many years I was in college. And then I'm gonna go, when I moved back to Memphis, which I moved back to Memphis twice. Then I'm gonna take it to New Orleans. Then I'm gonna bring it back to Memphis. But the reason I'm gonna tell my story, cause my folk act like I just popped up, like I ain't been outside, bro. Like I've been out here. It's just I'm 41. I ain't with the plan. I ain't with the rumors. I ain't really with the gossip. Like, I've been keeping my face card clean, man, for 41 years. I ain't never been punked. I ain't never went out bad. You know what I'm saying? And it's an honor and a pleasure to be a stand-up dude. You know what I'm saying? So when people act like my T just popped up, nah, you just went outside. You know what I'm saying? You went outside, and it's cool. Cause I see people now popping up, talking about they outside, but man, they ain't been in one fight. They ain't been in nothing. They ain't been arrested one time. So, you know, ain't nothing wrong with it. But, you know, you can go outside when you get ready. But, man, don't be acting like I just popped up out the blue. Nah, I've been out here. I've been doing me. Been living my life to the fullest. For real. No lies told. Don't know how to tell them. But, you know, if you looking for me, man, you can catch me on any social media, Trell Craft. I'm doing me every day. I'm living my best life. I'm just putting out peace and positivity and prosperity in the earth, in the universe. But I ain't putting out being soft. I ain't putting out being no rat. I ain't pushing that line. I'm just pushing, man, be cool. Don't be a crash out. Use your mind. Use your head. Like, so if you trying to figure out who I am, man, this is what type of time I'm on. This it. I ain't on nothing else. Man, take care of your family, take care of your business, just eat, nothing else. So whatever they pushing over there, man, I'm gonna let them push that over there, I'm gonna let them push that over there. But when it comes to being real, I'm gonna push that right here. I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We got a lot of good content out. Just did a real good interview with Flamaholics. I appreciate everybody tapping in to that interview. Let me see, I think that's my second interview that I heard in a while, in the past couple weeks, because I heard when I did an author, shout out to her. That's all on the Dreams of Money CEO podcast. So if you're looking for any interviews, go on the DM interviews or the Dreams of Money CEO podcast and catch up. And if you want to catch any stories, my most 9 out of 10 times look up under my Memphis OG Speaks on. I ain't gonna do nothing but give you some game. I ain't doing nothing fake. Doing nothing fake. I won't do nothing but give you some game over here. Won't know how to do what everybody else doing. Oh, I'm just, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting into this YouTube world, getting into the podcasting world. I still do music, so if you want to check out some new music, I got a new hot singer out. It's doing numbers, it's doing good. It's called Gangsta Boogie. I'm him. So you want to check out I'm him, Gangsta Boogie, man. Go check it out. It's out there. I put it out there for you. So especially you want to hear some good music, some grown people music. It ain't shoot 'em up, bang bang, but it's Gangsta Boogie, yeah, that way. So check that out. Man, all I got over here, man, a whole bunch of Dreams of Money for you. A whole bunch of Dreams of Money. Nothing else. Nothing else. But I'm pretty ready to get out of here. I don't even know what you're talking about. You lost me. Denny Berry, you lost me. We talking, I don't know what 999 is. I know what 901 is. We in Memphis, we in the 901. We ain't in the 999. We in the 901. We ain't in the 999, man. You lost me. I don't even know what the 999 is. But, man, tune in whenever you want to get some real good content. Shout out Juice WRLD, man. Rest in peace, Juice WRLD. But we're gonna keep running it up. One thing about me, I'm gonna push my line, I'm gonna push my stories. If we got 1, we got 10, we got 100, we got 1,000, we got 100,000, we got 1 million people in here. We're gonna always push the line. We're gonna stay doing what we do. Never worry about what other people doing. Stay focused on yourself, man. You're gonna go far. Stay focused on yourself, man. It's a marathon. It ain't a sprint. You hear me? Whatever you're doing is a marathon. It ain't a sprint. Get where you gotta go. Who is Scott B? I don't even know who Scott B is. Man, run the lights up. Run the lights up. The like button free. Run the lights up. Mine said run the lights up. Dino Sosa, what it do? I'm gonna bring Dino up too. I'm gonna bring Dino up. He a Binghamton legend. Binghamton Mitchell Heights legend. I'm gonna bring him up. Dino, make sure you hit me on the ground, man. I just kind of start tuning up the interviews. I ain't gonna drown them out too much, but I'm gonna put like an interview or 2 in at least every week. So I want to make sure I bring you up and so we can tell the Binghamton Mitchell Heights story. So I want to more definitely bring him up. He one of them rappers who been doing his thing, got his own style, got his own dress, you know what I'm saying, his own swag. And that was one thing I always liked about Dino Sosa, for sure. And I appreciate you say you like what I'm doing, man. I'm just, keeping it real on her. Yeah, appreciate you, brother. Yeah, just man, I'm against the crash out culture. Tonight, I had a lot of people been trying to figure out who I am. So I took them back to my early days in South Memphis before I got on Summer Avenue. So that's pretty much what I was doing today. I took them from Walker Homes and Riverside and Cherokee over there at Orange Mound and Macklemore and all them areas. And then on my next story, I'm gonna take them to Summer Avenue and on my own story and introduce them to Binghamton and Mitchell Heights. But we're gonna do like a 5 or a 6 edition on this. Then I might still start telling y'all some stories about just being around different rappers. Like I done told y'all, just about like being in the presence of, you know, people like D.O. and OG Boo Dirty or Rich Lord or Bitch Bag or whoever I done seen in the street more than once. So I'm end up telling y'all some more deeper stories at a better time. Yeah, DM me, man. Yeah, man. Hey, and don't never stop the music. Never stop doing music. Yeah, we gonna line it up. Yeah, DM me on IG. I'm gonna get your phone number, and we gonna drop next week. I gotta look at see when the best time to drop, and we gonna drop next week. No jap, no cap, no jap, no lies told. You know, see the proof in it. Like you see, bro said I always supported him. Like one thing I always tell y'all about me doing this podcast is I ain't no hater in real life, so I ain't gonna be no. Why would I be a hater or join in on the hating on the internet? It don't make no sense to me. Like it just don't. Like player gonna be a player, a real. He gonna be a real. It's just it is what it is. I'm with saluting dudes and telling dudes I believe in them. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see dudes go up and come back and touch real money and take care of their family and their kids and their homeboys and they get the chance. You know what I'm saying? Like this what I'm on. Like I said, when I'm doing my Memphis OG speak song, how could I be a Memphis OG or OG in any type of lane if I ain't giving no game? You can't be an OG if you ain't giving no game or you don't want to see other people go up. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody go past me, I'm cool with it. Like I tell all my homeboys, I tell all the youngest, if you go get some money and you know me, man, you don't owe me nothing. All you owe me is to not go to jail, to not lose your life, to not get all your homeboys or your family members knocked down. That's all you owe me. When it comes to money, man, I don't know how to owe me no money. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some money. The Lord gonna bless me anyway. But here's how I look at life. Like I want people to get them some money, take care of their business, and I know how difficult it can be. You can be touching $10, $20, $30,000, and everybody think you got more than what you get because they ain't looking at your expenses and what you got to do to maintain your life. Because you got to put something back to make something else. You know, you got to spend money to get money. So, you know, and you got to take care of your immediate family before you take care of your homeboys. But most of the 9 out of 10 times, once you get to hustling, your homeboys going to be right beside you. So, you know, I want people to move smart out here, man. But if anybody want to know, yeah, for sure. You know, some people, they just think about their homeboys, and they, you know, your homeboy, if I'm right there with you, you know, I'm working the move with you. You know what I'm saying? That if somebody working the move with you and they helping you, I ain't gonna say they can't be upset for some things you do, because I do see some people making it. Sometimes it look like people hating on them, but every time ain't nobody hating on you. Sometimes, you know, people don't keep it real, but us as men, we gotta know who we dealing with. We gotta know who we dealing with, and we can't just can't go out, can't move off emotion, man. You know, there's too many emotional gangsters out here. And that's why when I'm talking on Memphis OG, I'm letting people know when Memphis OG speaks on this, that's why so many people get in the police, when they pick them up, they giving statements. They putting other people's names in paperwork. They don't even know they're snitching. Some people don't even know what snitching is anymore. Emotional gangsters, they get mad. You know, he did, I ain't do it, he did. You know what I'm saying? So I try and stop people from getting in those positions, because once you're in that position, my people gonna label you this or they're gonna label you that the rest of your life. You keep your face card clean, bro. What can they, what can somebody say about you? Whatever they say about you, they just hate. But I'm gonna keep my face card clean. I ain't trying to get over on nobody. Uh, I ain't trying to talk down on nobody, cause man, I could be up one day and down the next. We just seen how God can change. God can grab a dude who don't nobody believe in, or a female don't nobody believe in, and get on the whole world. Give them the whole world. Like, we see it happen over and over again. So I'm gonna treat the janitor the way I treat the boss. I'm gonna treat the garbage man the way I treat the president of the company. You know what I'm saying? Because he might end up being the president of the garbage company and end up with the big bag. Now he put it up, doing what he want to do, how he want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just big on respect. That's why my biggest laugh so far is when I talked about respecting B.O. Kenny and respecting OG Boo Dirty and Finesse 2 Times and No Love, and people been reposting me. You know what I'm saying? There's me. When they been saying Riverside OG, there's me. But I'm really not, technically I'm not no Riverside OG. But I love Riverside. I grew up over there. But I'm actually a Summer Ave OG. French Village Apartments to be exact. And I've been holding everything down on Summer Avenue for a long time. Posted at every store on Summer, posted at every store on Jackson, on Macon. So, but, I take disrespect on whatever. Sorry, nigga, I'm trying to come home. Well, that's the meaning for snitch for an older dude, but a younger dude, that ain't, his snitching is, he don't know he's snitching. they be emotional, man. They going in there, having drugs or fiending for drugs. That's why the mob, if you was on drugs in the mob and you got in trouble, they just get you out the way. Because they say that people on drugs gonna tell it, you know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. I just try to talk to the youngins and let them know what snitching is. Snitching is, man, implementing anybody other than yourself. But when I'm starting to notice about a lot of young kids, they implement themselves. Man, I never knew a man who would rat on himself, but they do it now. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's snitching. Implementing, giving a police statement on anybody other than yourself, that's telling. It's ready. But we want her to really just get too deep into it about ratting. We were sure to talk about some of my early days of fighting, gang culture. My best friend ain't Ern, but he spelled it with 2 A's, but it is what it is. You can say Aaron, but I always say Ern. It just is what it is. But I was here to talk about my early days in Walker Homes, 38109, Riverside 38109, and Cherokee, Steve Rhodes, Steve Mountain to be exact. Nah, I appreciate you, Maestro, for sure. Appreciate. Where you from? Maestro, where you from? Yeah, let us know where you from, Maestro. Baba. I was telling people just about me getting this close to being part of a gang. To groove them. Shout out all the A-Trays in Riverside. But I'm very, very glad that I moved that day. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been part of a set. And I'm glad I ain't part of no set. You know what I'm saying? Something that I never knew till I got older. I would be glad I'm not part of. Shout out to the UK. But I seen a podcast talking about the skating ring the other day. And he was talking about where did the North Memphis, South Memphis beef come from? Coming through to show some love. Shout out Mona Thompson, nothing but love. I appreciate you, Mona Thompson. I seen a podcaster talking about they were trying to see where the North Memphis, South Memphis beef ever started from. I had tried to tell them it started from Studio G and the skating ring. Everybody used to go to the skating ring. Everybody used to go to Studio G. I didn't go to Studio G. I was a little too young for that. But that's where the North Memphis, South Memphis smoke really came from. And it was to the point where North Memphis dudes used to talk to South Memphis females. And South Memphis dudes used to talk to North Memphis females. And so when they go push up, this back when, you know, dudes was even catching the bus, you know what I'm saying? Like, they get caught out of bounds. Man, they were getting the pumpkin head. But it all stemmed from, if you ever been to the Crystal Palace skating ring, yeah. If you ever been to the Crystal Palace skating ring, like when I used to go, I was with Riverside, you know what I'm saying? But like I told y'all, I was born and walking home. Then I moved to Riverside. So what we used to do, we used to be deep, you know what I'm saying? Riverside, sometimes we had to walk. Hey, self-motivated. Mona Thompson, tell them about that Crystal Palace some of them days. But Riverside, we used to, you know what I'm saying? I don't tell them who, I'm with the big homies, I'm with the older dudes. I don't tell them who we gonna get into it with, because, man, Walker Homes in that junk deep, Westwood in that junk deep, the Dark Side dudes had Whitehaven was deep, man, like Indian Hill in that junk, Boxtown in that junk, Third World in that junk. I had just, you know, a lot of people been asking who is Trell Crowd, like I popped up out of nowhere. So I decided to take them from the beginning, from when I was born at the Med, and then, you know, my first neighborhood was Walker Homes, and then McLemore and Wellington. Then we moved to Cherokee, back to Walker Home, then we moved to Riverside. Yeah, for sure, Mona Thompson, for sure. Yeah, I was telling them that's where a lot of smoke had came from in the city. I'll start lit up on it. Yeah. I ain't know Starlito had performed at that jump before. Man, I remember going to the Crystal Palace. When I first got to East, I started going to East in 8th grade. But when I went to the Crystal Palace, I still was with South Memphis. But now I'm starting on Hampton, Mitchell Heights. So it's like, man, we in there deep. South Memphis, Riverside, we in there deep. But I'm seeing some of my new partners from the Hampton the Heights. So I remember that junk like yesterday, just going to Crystal Palace, and man, sometimes we walking 30 deep. Yeah, sometimes we used to be walking 30 deep back to Riverside from the Crystal Palace. We walking 30 deep after we done got in a fight, or you know what I'm saying, whatever. And then sometimes me and Big Cuz I had to walk to Walker Homes, and then my mama and them would come get us from there and then drop us out back in the river. What's up, B. Lee B? Yeah, Studio G and Club Memphis on 3rd Street. Mona Thompson. I said that Studio G and the skating ring was some of the reasons it was a North Memphis, South Memphis beef all that time. To me, it was mostly fighting. It wasn't a lot of shooting. But the North Memphis, South Memphis beef, to me, it started at Studio G and it started at Crystal Palace. What you think, Mona Thompson? Yeah, long live dog. For sure, long live dog. What you think, Mona Thompson? And Tony MB, is you still in here? Is Tony MB still in here? The lock in at Crystal Palace also. Yo. Man, let me tell y'all about the Liberty Lane. So, I told y'all I did not want to get on Summer Avenue yet. I don't even want to start on Hampton, Mitchell Heights yet. I wanted to just keep it in South Memphis, but you done brought up Liberty Land. So I'm going to East High School. Man, I swear. Me and all my niggas get on the bus. Me and all my niggas get on the bus on the field trip, but ain't none of us paid for the field trip at Liberty Land. We done this every year, sometimes twice a year. So it's the wall. If you know, you've been to Liberty Land, it's a big wall. I was way skinny then. I wasn't big like I am now. Mine, so I'm the first, I was real skinny. I'm the first nigga to hit the wall. Boom! Now we in Liberty Land. So me and everybody from my apartments, that's how we used to go to Liberty Land on field trips. None of us ain't never paid for the field trips. Hold on. I'm almost 50, so I had a ball back in my day. Boxer C's, I appreciate you. I'm gonna follow you back. Dino, yeah, let me see. I'm almost 50, so I had a ball in my day. Now I'm slow and steady cause the generation to change. Trell crowd, tell the folks about the celebration station. Woo! I think I had like my birthday, my 12th birthday at celebration station. I was still living in Riverside, and my mama took us on summer to the celebration station with the go-kart, everything, man. Hey, Dino, that's where a lot of the fights started, from the Hemp, the Heights, the Raleigh, and the Bay. At the damn celebration station. There was just so many different neighborhoods. My celebration station would be jumping. I miss celebration station. Man, I almost forgot about celebration station, to be honest. I almost forgot about this time. Man, Adventure River didn't last long in Memphis. I think I went to that joint one time. That's where the smoke came from, over the go-karts. Exactly. There were all my nigga be getting off that go-kart, Dino Sosa, and the nigga want to get right back on that joint. Man, you know somebody ain't going for it. That's back when nigga would earn their clothes with Stay Float. I remember niggas to earn all their clothes on Sunday with Stay Float. Nigga used to be, man, with the Stay Float and the water and all that. Some nigga were earning their clothes with, I think, like flour or something. My nigga used to be creased up back then with the gangster Reebok. With the gangster Reebok. Man, shout out Celebration Station, man. Bring Celebration Station back to what it was, and shout out, man, and bring put what they were, put and golf. Man, bring all this shit back, man. So the kids can have something to do. Cause a lot of kids used to work at these places. So they let their homeboys, homegirls in free who ain't really have no money. Get them a wristband, get them some tokens. Like, we need that back, man. We need all that back, man. We need all that back, man, for real. And I forgot to talk about the if everybody remember on 3rd Street, the flea market. Before it was the flea market, it used to be a drive-through. It used to be a drive-through. I miss the drive-in over there, man. The drive-in movies. My niggas used to love going to drive-in movies, man. I don't know how many kids supposed to go at one time, but man, my auntie used to throw a blanket on us. She'll hide some of us in the trunk. Man, we were going to that goddamn movie, the drive-in on 3rd Street in Westwood. Right soon you pass Indian Hill to the right. On 3rd Street, man, we were going to that goddamn drive-in, man. Shout out that drive-in, man. For real. And long live the Mall of Memphis. Long live the Mall of Memphis. Long live Liberty Land. Yup. My cousin used the damaged outfits were true British Knights. Shout out them British Knights. I remember a nigga had them British Knights and them troops. My big cousin had them, John. That nigga was so fresh. Man, them British Knights were killing. Yeah, we're gonna Cherokee bowling. See, that's why I was telling them I used to live in Cherokee on Steve Road in Steve Mountain. I told them it was treacherous over there in the 90s. Man, like, that's why I really just started seeing young niggas serve crack like serving their mama, serving their uncles and aunties. Like, man, shout out to Cherokee Bowling for sure. Shout out to the neighborhood Cherokee. I played for the Cherokee Dolphins. There's some positive that was over there. I hope they still got the Cherokee Dolphins. That was real positive for me growing up when I went to Sharp Elementary. Uh, it looks like the Gucci Mane clown. Man, look, hey, go get some more trolls, man. You hear me? Go get some more trolls. Mona Thompson, this year, yeah, like, that's why sometimes I don't feel like getting on her. I make sure I get on her and try and push out some positivity and give out some wisdom every time, Mona Thompson, like, cause I got family members, you know, in and out of prison. I got family members who done lost their life. I done been arrested quite a few times myself. So, like, a lot of time when I'm talking, I'm trying to talk about being against the crash out culture. Like, I'm pushing peace and positivity and prosperity, but I'm not pushing being a P X S S Y. I'm not pushing being weak, you know. And I think when you say you pushing peace, sometimes people think that, like, nah, you gotta be a man at the end of the day. You gotta stand up for what you gotta stand up on. But I'm talking about peace where it is, man, everything ain't worth taking somebody's life. Or everything ain't worth losing your own life. You know, a lot of times people go grab their gun and they think they the only person with a gun. Especially in Memphis. And it's a big problem with that because once you go to do what you're going to do, it might not go the way you want it to go. You might be the one lose your life when you thought you was going to take somebody else's life. Or you might be the person somebody tell on, or you go tell on somebody. Like, a lot of this stuff just ain't worth it. Like, I know some people think people weak when they leave they city and they state and they go somewhere else. Yeah, they appreciate that, John Wick, but I don't feel like I look like Gucci Mane. I don't feel like it's a compliment. But if you say it's a compliment, man, I'm accepting everything. You hear me? Now I'm stuck because I'm enjoying the. Yeah, I appreciate you, Mona. Like, I appreciate people tuning in to me because, man, you know, you could be anywhere. It's Saturday night. You could be anywhere else, and you decide to show me some love, and you ain't have to do that. See, I'm a very appreciative person anyway. Like, so I appreciate you just rocking with me and tuning in with me because, you know, I want to continue to grow my channel and keep making moves. You know what I'm saying? I'm big on making moves and I'm big on doing the right things and pushing what I'm pushing. Like, like if you look at my pictures on the community, my last couple pictures, I'm showing pictures of me and my kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think I wrote in the caption, like, being a father and an uncle is more important than the clout. It's more important than the fame. It's more important than the money. I've already chased money several times. Money gonna come. Money gonna come. You know, I'm quite sure you being close to 50, it's been times you thought if you ain't had this money, you weren't gonna get through another night, another day. And then when you get the older and wiser you realize I just was going through something at that time. But when you're younger, especially a young dude, you feel like, man, if I don't get this money, I'm gonna die. I gotta get this money right now. I gotta make it happen right now. And that's not always the case. And so a lot of the youth end up throwing their life away or losing their life thinking, I gotta do this right, this moment, right now. We have nothing to worry about as long as you walking your purpose. Yeah, that's what I'm doing, like walking in my purpose and doing things I like to do. You know what I'm saying? I like to have mature conversations. You know what I'm saying? I like to have mature conversations. I like to interact with mature people, and I like to send a message out to the youth about not crashing out. Like I got 2 kids. I got plenty of nieces and nephews. Like I don't want them out here being no fool. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't it. You know. Uh, it's cameras everywhere. You know. You look at the crime people doing, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm saying? It just ain't worth it. Like it ain't worth it. Like, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm the most perfect person or the most intelligent or the most mature. Like, it took me a while to understand. Took me a while to understand like the way the system set up, and that it's everybody call everything AI now, but once I started just paying attention, AI been going on. You know what I'm saying? They've been calculating numbers of different neighborhoods and communities of how many people they expecting to go to jail, how many people they expecting to be murdered, and they looking at different zip codes and different area codes and projecting this and projecting that. Like these folks ain't missed a number yet. They ain't missed a number yet. How you think they can calculate when they need to make new private prisons? They've been doing AI. Yeah, for real. For real, for real. But in Mona Thompson, what neighborhoods you grew up in, if I may ask you? I know you've been outside. You produce laid back. I was kid. My dad would like this. Sienna. Nah, I didn't produce laid back. Yes, I can relate because I lost my only child, son. It hurts every day. But I trust God, and He's the only one keeping. But He still has a prayer for my life. I pray for all of them. Here, big prayers. Shout out Castade. Shout out Castade, a hustling neighborhood. It's always been a hustling neighborhood. Yeah, most definitely. Some prolific hustlers come from the neighborhood. For sure. Shout out South Memphis, South Memphis, South Memphis. When we talk about South Memphis, Castade is South Memphis too. Yeah. Dog land. Shout out to the dirty, man, for real. The South is a Memphis party. You know, South Memphis party, Memphis party for sure. I got a lot of family members close to your age, went to South Side and went to Carver. Some of them went to Hamilton, not a lot of them, but some of them went to Hamilton. Most definitely, my folks went to South Side, around your age, close to 50. I don't know if you know any crabs, but you know, crab boys for sure. They come straight up out South Memphis, and we had some woods over there too. But if you from Memphis, man, drop the M's in the comments. North Memphis, South Memphis, Westwood, Orange Mound, Riverside, Cherokee, Belter Grove, Beltline, Douglas, Hollywood, Oakwood, Hyde Park, Evergreen, Smoky City. Bartlett, Step in the House, Raleigh, Fraser, Schoolfield, West Side, all that. South Parkway, what it do? Yes, I went to Memphis State Camp with some, I'm not sure. Most of them ain't go to, they ain't go to, they ain't make it that far. Kansas Street, what it do? Kansas Street for sure. No but love for Kansas Street, man. Kansas Street You know, I was talking about Riverside earlier, Kansas, K-Side, Keyboard, Cleo. Nah, that ain't no kin to me. Yeah, for sure. Hey, you can be from Militant. Let us know you in the house from Militant, Olive Branch, South Haven, West Memphis, Marion, Arkansas. One thing about it, Durham Crab. Nah, nah, Durham. I don't know no Durham Crab either. I appreciate everybody coming along for the ride. I'm finna close it up. If you was new, welcome to the official Trell Crab Dreams and Money Motivational CEO. You looking for some good content? Follow my new podcast called The Dreams and Money CEO Podcast. You can watch the DM interviews, the top playlist. It's the Memphis OG Speaks On. If you're looking for me on IG, it's Trell Crab. You're looking for me on Facebook, it's Trell Crab with a C. With a C, Trell Crab with a C. Have a blessed night, mama. Dino, we're gonna go up next week. One, honey. You can catch me on Snapchat at Trell Crab. You can catch me on TikTok at Trell Crab. Man, it's Trell Crab everywhere. Man, we're gonna keep representing dreams and money. We're against the crash out culture. Man, take care of yourself. Then take care of your family. Take care of your business. Man, look, stay out the way. Keep your eyes open on everything. Man, be quick to listen and slow to talk. Fathers matter, man. Fathers matter. 100 on it. Fathers matter. Uh, I don't care what the situation is between you and a female. I just be on YouTube until the next one. Yeah, I might go up tomorrow. I'm gonna go up tomorrow. I'm gonna go up Monday. I'm trying to start going up more on my lives. I was kind of slow on the lives this week. I had a lot going on, different family member birthdays and things like that, taking care of business. I had one live a couple times earlier. So we're gonna see. I'm gonna try and get on her and go live a little earlier, because I noticed that a lot of people are on her at around 4 and 5 o'clock. A lot of times I've been catching lives early in the morning. We're gonna take care of the family. Yeah, we're gonna. You better. Never be no fool. But I'm gonna try and start catching a live a little bit before 9 o'clock at night, because I know a lot of people gotta go to work. They gotta handle their business, and even trying to go live earlier in the day. A lot of people at work, they handle their business. But I'm gonna keep the motivation coming. I'm gonna keep the love coming. I'm gonna keep the peace and positivity coming. We ain't fumbling it, ball. What it do, my boy? You done caught me at the end of it. I'm finna get out of here. But people been asking who was Trell Craft, like I just popped out of nowhere. So I hate to let them know the beginning story, but I'm gonna drop 6 different episodes on this topic. But tonight I kind of let them know about walking home, Riverside, and Cherokee, and just different parts of South Memphis, Macklemore, Wellington, different areas like that. But the next one, I'm gonna take them to Summer Avenue, talk about Mitchell Heights and Binghampton, and then I'm gonna take them to when I went to college in Iowa. Then I'm gonna bring them back to Memphis. Then I'm gonna take them when I move to New Orleans. Then bring them back to Memphis. Well, I gotta take them to Little Rock before I take them to Summer Ave. I forget. My next one's gonna be my next one on Who is Trell Craft. This is gonna be my new playlist. It's gonna be Who is Trell Craft. So this is the South Memphis edition. So we're gonna do 6 of these, and I'm just gonna catch them up to date. And one day I'm thinking about just filming and taking them to some of my old blocks, my old houses, pretty much in the daytime, because you know I like to move smart. I ain't trying to be around none of this foolishness they got going on. So, you know, we're gonna always move smart. We're gonna move with intent. We ain't never gonna be stupid out here, because there's a lot of street wars going on out here. So you can't just always pull up to your old blocks unless you do it the right way, because you could be pulling up and you don't know what type of smoke going on over there. And because it happens. I done pulled up in different areas and there was real smoke. And I ain't got time for that, man. I got a 12-year-old and 5-year-old to raise and take care of, and too many people who depending on me. And so when y'all got people depending on y'all, man, make sure you make the right moves. But I'm out of here 100.